There's nothing like home. You have been trapped. You have been tricked. This is not your home. See, earth is what it looks like when the lights are out. That's what earth is, darkness. We're in heaven when the lights are on. You were in earth a few minutes ago when it was dark. That's what earth looks like compared to your home. And you're sitting here getting frustrated about living in a dark place. Are you serious? You are getting frustrated. And the lights are not even on yet. You're nowhere near your home. Time of our sermon tonight. Somebody say, Bishop, how do I get home? If I get somebody to answer me that, not because I told them and just say it from their heart, I'll tell you.
Bishop, how do I get home?
Peace be still.
Yes, sir.
Peace be still. That's how you get home. You had nothing to do with you coming into this world. You didn't think your way here. And you ain't going to think your way out of it. When you came into this world, you were in a place where God could work on you and put the limbs together, put the mind together, put the thoughts together without any interruptions. Amen. But you came to this dark place and tried to make this dark place your home. Come on now. And I'm going to tell you tonight how to get out of it. Peace.
Be still.
Say neighbor.
Neighbor.
Peace be still.
Peace be still.
If you have your Bibles, my daughter got me. She got me. I'm gonna read the New Living Translation tonight. But everybody know I like what version I like of the Bible. NLT. But what version do I live by? The RN. I live by the right now version of the Bible. I live by the RN version. Jesus and God speaking to me when? Right now. You better talk to me. I live by the RN version, the right now version of the Bible. Mark chapter 4, verses 35 through 41. Is that it? Yes, it says, on the same day when the evening had come, he said to them, let us cross over to the other side. When they had left the multitude, they took him along in the boat as he was. I don't care how you come to church, just come to what? Church. Amen. I don't care how you come dressed, just come to church. Now, it says, now when the multitude when they had left the multitude, they took him along in the boat as he was. And other little boats were also with him. And a great windstorm and waves beat into the boat, so that it was already filling. Yes. But he, talking about Jesus, was in the stern, asleep on a pillow. In the midst of the storm, the lights were on for Jesus. Come on, somebody. In the midst of the storm, Jesus was home. Come on, somebody. How do I know? Because he was yet asleep when everybody else was worried. When you can sleep through the storm, it lets me know you know where your home is. Amen. So now, if I can sleep through the storm, I'm not worried about what the storm is going to do. If the storm goes by me, glory be to God. If the storm takes me away from this earth, glory be to God. Either way, I win. If the take me out, I can testify about God's goodness. And if the storm take me out, it'll take me to the place of the goodness of God. You better listen to me. And so here we are, and it says he was in the stern asleep on a pillow, and they awoke him and said to him, "Teacher," Lord have mercy, out of all things, teach me how to handle a storm. Come on, somebody. I need to know, anybody in the house in a storm tonight? I'm going to let Jesus teach you how to handle the storm. Come on, somebody. The problem is we have too many teachers and no students. Come on, somebody. I want to learn because I got a title as bishop. I think all I am supposed to do is teach. But no, as long as I'm walking and sucking up the air that God has given me by breathing up into me, I am supposed to be willing to be taught. As long as I'm here, I am supposed to be willing to be taught. Then he said, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing? Do you not care about me?" I knew they were students of Jesus. I knew they were students of Jesus. How do I know that they were students of Jesus, Sister CC? Because they didn't say, "Do you not care that I am perishing?" They said, "Do you not care that we are perishing?" When you are a student of Christ, you're concerned about others before you're concerned about yourself. If you're a student of Satan, you're concerned about yourself before you're concerned about others. Now, well, listen to me now. I'm going to get you out of this thing. And then he arose and rebuked. He rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Peace.
Be still.
Be still."
Thank you.
And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. And he said to them, "Why are you so fearful? How is it that you have no faith?" How is it that you have no faith? And the place that you're lacking faith is you don't realize that this is not your home. This is not my home. I don't get frustrated about things here. And they feared exceedingly and said to one another, "Who can this be, that even the wind and the sea obey him, even though I don't?" Come on, somebody. You may be seated. I can go home already. I really can go home already. Do you not care that we are perishing? Peace, be still. I teach this, and I teach this quite a bit. When Jesus got in the boat with them, they should have not feared the storm, because he had already told them that they were going to make it, because he said, "Let us go to the what? Other side." Jesus cannot lie. He said, "Let us cross over to the other side." So they were fearful of the storm stopping them for what God had already told them. You don't have to worry when you know Jesus and you believe in Jesus and you understand that all Jesus is doing is preparing you for your home.
What you say?
He's telling me, he said, "Get in this." I'm going to look this way, because there's no point in telling. Get in this love boat. Come on, somebody. I need you to get in this love boat. Because everything that matters to God is centered around love. And the problem, that the reason that you're out of balance is because where love belongs, you want to put yourself in the center of every situation. That's why you're out of balance. You're out of balance because love is supposed to be centered. Love is the center of every situation in my must be rooted in love.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Lord. Thank you.
My problem is I'm out of balance because I said love over here when somebody don't love me back.
Yes, Lord. Thank you.
It takes a fool to learn, as the Spinners would say, that love don't love nobody.
Yes.
If you're sitting here expecting love to love you back, you're gonna stay here in this place that you're expecting to be your home, and they keep trying to spit you out, and the more it tries to spit you out, the more you try to hold on to it. The world is trying to tell you this is not where you belong. It's trying to scare you out of here. It's trying to whoop you out of here. It's trying to torture you out of here. But you keep saying, well, I don't want to leave you.
Jesus gracious.
My God. My God.
I need you to understand something here. Jesus was in the boat. The storm was going on. And no matter what went on around Jesus, he never had a problem. Why? Why? Because why? Never had a problem. Why did he never have a problem? Because even here on earth, he was always home.
Amen.
On earth as it is in
Amen.
So even while he was here, he was there.
Come on now. Come on.
And see, our problem is,
Come on, Bishop.
our problem is we're trying to be in both places.
Come on. That's right. Yeah. Your mind on it.
Jesus never was on earth. That's why the things of the earth did not. Y'all better preach this thing. He never was here. You gotta let that girlfriend called the world that's pretending to love you. You gotta let that boyfriend called the world that's pretending to love you. You gotta let him go. Peace.
Be still.
Be still. In other words, when I was in my mother's womb and God said I was going to be, I was because he said I was going to be. And now when he tells me what I'm going to be, I don't like the way he's preparing me to be what he says he wants me to be.
Come on now.
Makes, he wants to put me back in the womb so I can get out of his way. So how does he, can a man go back into his mother's womb a second time? No, but he can go to a torture chamber.
Okay. All right.
You won't listen to God? He'll position you to listen to him.
That's right. That's right.
Don't get that attention.
You might not get in your mother's womb, but you can go through that torture chamber called life. Come on, somebody.
So, yes.
I know y'all don't like me tonight, but that's all right. I'm going to preach anyway. And it says that when all hell was breaking loose, Jesus was asleep. And Jesus said, and they woke him up and said, Teacher, I come to tell you tonight, brothers and sisters, I'm going to teach you the importance of being still. Where there's no stillness, there is no peace. Where there's no peace, there is no stillness. He said you can't be still in one place and moving in the other. My problem is when Satan comes and I sit down and I don't give in to Satan. I get up and I celebrate. And Satan is laughing. Because if you notice, he just didn't say, if you notice, mother, he just didn't say the winds were making the sea rough. He spoke to the winds and the sea. So now what I'm trying to tell you is, he's not just telling you that you're out of order. He's trying to speak to your flesh and your spirit man.
That's right.
So now what you do is your spirit man on the strength of self-willpower stands up to Satan. But your mind kept running.
My Lord.
Your mind kept running.
My Lord Jesus.
Would not have done any good for the sea to get calm and the wind to keep blowing. So now my flesh calms down, but my thinking keeps going. I gotta go cheat on my wife. She's just too pretty for me not to cheat on my wife. I didn't go. I'm not going. I didn't go. Wow, but she is so pretty. My God, my God. But I'm a good boy because I didn't go. I didn't go, but I never stopped thinking about
Thinking
it.
about it. All right.
I controlled one, but I didn't control.
The other.
Would not have done any good for the sea to calm and the wind to keep blowing. He spoke to both of them. He said, peace, peace. You got to learn to calm your mind. When you calm your mind, when he rebuked the wind and he spoke to the sea, he rebuked the wind for making the sea act up. He rebuked the flesh for making the spirit man go where he don't belong.
Amen. Yes, Lord.
So he says something has to be done about both places. You keep doing something with the flesh, not considering what matters to God, the Spirit.
Amen.
You keep controlling the flesh. Your spirit man don't care what kind of car you got. Your spirit man don't even care where you live. Your flesh considers all those things. If you really thought it was that important, why do you think where the Cowboys live? Under the stars. Because their spirit was in a place of trusting God no matter where they were. No matter where they were. I come to tell you tonight, brothers and sisters, it says, I like this because he didn't say, oh ye of little faith. All of those that are going through, if you're still sitting here whining and crying and complaining, you still ain't started to study Jesus. No matter what Jesus went through, he never whined, complained, because he did not live here. He knew this was not his home. He was a foreigner here and a citizen there. If you go to Jamaica and you get you some Bahama Mama, man, you get you some, you get you, what that, Stella got her what? Oh, yeah. You saved, you ain't supposed to be watching them kind of pictures. You better watch them kind of pictures so you know how them heathens gonna treat you. I'm trying to tell you something. There's a lesson in everything that you get from the world. So now what you must understand, if you don't get anything else out of tonight, you gotta learn to calm your mind. Calm your mind. I don't care how bad it is. It's worse for somebody else.
That's right. Yes.
Oh, but you just don't know, Bishop. I ain't had a car for so long. At least you ain't got a wheelchair. Come on now. There's some people that wish they could walk.
That's right.
I don't care how bad it is. It's worse somewhere else.
Yes.
And why did God allow things to go bad in your life? Because it gave me an opportunity to be a servant of the Lord. I want to always be one to help somebody, but I can tell a false servant. A false servant pride will not let it be helped. A false servant always want to help somebody so they can lord over, look good, and tell them, I must know God because I'm helping somebody. If you ain't going through nothing, that's telling me you don't know God, because even Jesus went through something. So you're always the one in a position want to help somebody. Oh, brother, let me feed you. Brother, let me do this. Brother, let me do that. Well, can I help you? No, brother, I got it all together because I know the Lord.
Come on now.
Don't follow him. Because God say a liar can't tarry in his sight.
Right.
Anybody telling you they got it all together and they ain't going through nothing, they lying between both teeth and the tongue. Come on, somebody. Because what I'm trying to tell you, even Jesus, somebody say Jesus went through something.
Jesus. Yes, Lord.
So I need you to understand tonight, No matter what it looks like, peace be still. I am a human being made by God.
Yes, Lord.
In my mother's belly, I was a human being made by God.
Yes.
Then I came to this dark place that I thought was the light. Come on, somebody. God had to say, where would, you sit down, brother. What, Deacon, I'm sorry. Where would the earth be without the exterior light of the sun? Think about that. When the sun go down, uh-oh, get it, uh-oh, get it. You got it. When the sun go down, this place is what?
Dark.
Without the sun, this place is dark. Without the Son of God, your life is dark.
All right.
The S-U-N lights the earth. The S-O-N lights me up. Come on, somebody.
Right.
You're dark without the Son of God. You're dark without Jesus. You're just like the earth. You won't let Jesus in, and now you want to act like you got some light. Can I educate you a little bit? I'm not that smart, y'all. I got a couple degrees, but it don't matter. I know some guys got more degrees than some mama, and they can't tell me nothing. But I got a couple degrees. I'm not that smart, but I'm gonna tell you something. Do y'all know every when we leave church, we take these plants. There's a window in the kitchen by a sink, because we had some other plants that we used to leave in here, and the church gets dark. And what happened to the plants? Where there is no light, there is death.
That's right. Praise it.
And where there is no Jesus in your life, you are dying.
Yes.
Peace be still. Let the Lord do what he sent Jesus to do. Bring light into a dead place. You better talk to me.
All right.
And my thing is, if I'm walking around here, no disrespect to nobody, I'm walking around here professing not to assemble myself, I am committing spiritual suicide. If I am walking around, I ain't saying this because y'all visiting, I'm just saying this because y'all here. And if you wasn't here, I'd say it.
Amen. Yes, Lord.
If you're living this world without the Son of God, the light of the world, the light of your life, you're committing suicide. Now, that's the one sin that's not forgivable. Suicide.
Yes, Lord. Amen.
God said, I gave you a chance to live and you chose to. I sent the light of the S-O-N into your life, the Son of God into your life, so you can live, and you chose to ignore it. I told you, if you go to the Spirit of Jesus, anybody know what ignorance is? Ignorance is being in a place of ignoring God. If I'm ignoring God, I am ignorant. Because Peter told me in John 21, when he said, Peter, do you love me? When he asked Peter the third time, I said Peter was grieved. And then Peter said, Lord, you know all things. Now that I know the one, I ain't said this in a long time, he said, now that I know the one that knows all things, it's time to learn. Now that I know the one that knows all things, I want to hitch my wagon up to him. I want to hitch my wagon up to the one that knows all things. Wow, I got some distress in my life. Why? Because I'm not connected to the one who can get me out of it. I'm still leaning on the thinking of my mom and my dad. My mom and my daddy were doing better than me, but guess what? Their thinking was limited too. But because Jesus was connected to his home at all times, everything he gave me was unlimited. That's why y'all will tell y'all will say that man crazy. We read the Bible, but we live by Jesus. We live by God talking to us every day.
That's right.
The Bible teaches me his voice.
Yes.
The Bible teaches me his spirit.
Yes.
So I'll know if you tell me something that's not in the spirit of God, I know you lying to me.
Amen.
I know you representing Satan. That's why I read the Bible, so I'll know who's talking to me. I don't read the Bible to live by. Oh my God, this man done lost his rabbit mind.
Better tell the truth. Tell him. Come on now. Thank you, Holy Ghost.
Lately, everything in the Bible. I ain't get no peas on you yet. That was a bee. Everything in the Bible is a testimony of something somebody else went through. Everything in the Bible is a testimony of something somebody else went through. And when they went through it, they were dealing with God or Jesus. God told me he's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. And he told me he's no respect of person. If he took them through it personally, why ain't he going to take me through it personally? That's why you're stuck. That's why you can't get ahead, because you're still mad at religion. The real bondage. The Spirit of Jesus. The Spirit of Jesus.
Come on, Bishop.
Told me to put that towel down because the pen stuck. That's why we're stuck. We got to learn how to be still and let God work in you. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
God is working. God is working.
Wow.
Yes. Thank you, Jesus.
Watch this. I want a home. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
God is working. God is working.
But I'm in the way of God's work. If I'm not a part of God's work, I'm in the way of his work. I am in the way of God's work. I can't get out of what I want to come out of because I won't let God work the way he wants to work. But my mommy told me it was supposed to be like this. I'm supposed to marry a man, and we're going to have a house, and it's going to have a white picket. We all heard that story.
Yes, Lord.
What do you do when you don't get the white picket fence? What do you do? You know what you do? First time something don't go according to the plan of your mama,
Wow.
you curse your mama and God.
Wow.
Oh, Bishop, I don't curse. I never curse my mama. You stop living according to the right thing she told you to live by.
That's right. Amen.
I don't care what you say. The first time you got hurt by a man, you say, I ain't gonna love no other man the way I loved him. The problem was, you were loving somebody and you were not their real. But talk. And Adam and God put Adam in a deep sleep, and Adam took from his rib, and he made another creature. And then when Adam saw her, he said, "Whoa, man!" He said she was so fine. He said, "Whoa, man, that's how we got a woman."
Yes, Lord.
You are not his real.
Jesus gracious.
I know y'all don't like me tonight. That's all right.
Gotta tell the truth.
Yeah.
All I'm trying to tell you,
Okay.
stop looking for what God gonna freely give you. He gonna give you a husband. He gonna give you a wife. He gonna give you the abundance of life if you get out of his way. I got a brain. You got a brain. Nature ain't nothing but nature.
Amen.
And the one without a brain stop when he told him to stop, but the one with the brain say, tell me why I got to stop. The wind stopped. The sea stopped. God tell you to stop. You said, I done went this way before. Don't go through the stop sign this time. Oh, I ain't going to get hurt. But then your grandchild in the back seat get hit. Come on, saints. Slow the camera down. Make life real.
Come on now.
Stop chasing after the things of this world. Can I be personal for a minute?
Please.
So what you don't have nowhere to stay? Huh? You're breathing. You're eating. And guess what? You got life. Y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? Huh? So what you ain't got a husband? Huh? Be careful what you don't pray for. Listen, saints. Peace be still. When I stop, she looked at me like, is that man really that smart? No, I'm not that smart, man. I had to tell Cece. Cece came here 2 times. I had to tell her to say, and she was looking just like you look. Is that man really that smart? No, I'm not that smart. It's the Holy Spirit working through me.
Yes, yes, Lord.
All I'm trying to tell you, saints, slow it down.
Yes.
Do what Jesus did.
Yes.
When the storm is going on, start counting your blessings and not the things that the devil's trying to make you think you see.
Yes, yes.
When things are going on, start counting your
Blessings.
Praise you, God.
Jesus.
Lord, yes, Lord.
and not the things that Satan is trying to make you see. I don't care. You have been conditioned by man. If you have been conditioned by man and not a saint, that's why I want to grab you guys. When I say I got a target at you, I got a whole bunch of saints going to show you how good life is. And guess what? And then guess where they're going to get their goodness from? Your life. Your situation. You don't even understand right now that all the people that came on the bus tonight, they're ministering to us.
Amen.
Yes, yes. Yes, they are.
Because each and every one of us have been in a situation similar or worse than. And God is no respecter of person.
Praise God.
He is no respecter of person. Watch this. I like this. I used it tonight because my version didn't have peace be still, but the New King James Version had it. But then it says, why are you so fearful? What should you fear? Anybody? This Bible study. What should you fear? Okay. Why do I fear God? What do I fear about God? What should I fear about God? Anybody? Huh? Being without Him. Why should I fear being without Him? Because God, if I fear God, He can take care of all my other needs. If I fear anything else, all it's going to do is bring on more fear. But if I fear God, He's the one that can take care of all my other fears. He can take, that's why I fear God. I fear being without God, because anything come at me and God is with me, it's going to flee. Amen? Am I doing? I know I ain't jumping and shouting. I know y'all waiting for me to get back, but y'all know. Oh, bro, you ain't got to worry. I don't grab my ear. I don't run around the church. I don't pick up the lawnmower. Because you know why? You get all excited, you get all hyped, and by the time you get out of church, you're cursing somebody out anyway. Wow. I want to give you something. Yeah. I want to give you something that's gonna leave you with something when you leave here. Amen? Okay. Let me just take it. And I want you to hear this. I want you to hear it. You all right, Ewok?
We got to go.
Y'all got to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
You sure want to go?
Hey, I take her home. Go on, bye. I take her home. She want to stay, I take her home. I'm serious. I take her home. Okay, well, you I promise you.
Well, we'll be back again one day.
All right, don't worry about it.
I'll see you.
All right. All right.
All right, y'all.
Listen, saints. God bless you. Thank y'all for coming. How is it that you have, I like this right here. He didn't say little faith, no faith. Stop pretending. You have no faith. You have no faith. You have no faith. Because if you have faith, you will start living in the beyond. I see things that they shall be, not as they are. I'm not worried about my situation right now. I mean, 4 years ago, we came to this church, was renting with a guy who loved this church. I said, man, I believe this man, we're going to end up buying that church. And 4 years later, now we got the title to the church. Y'all hear this? You hear me? Even though I saw no way it could happen, I had what? Faith. We wanted people to come to church, but then a lot of people say, I will come, but I don't have no way to get there. So one day, First Lady just got on the phone talking to one of my friends. She said, Alan, why don't he works at a college? I said, Alan, why don't you get us a van? I just looked at her like, yeah, okay, we're going to get a van. You're right. And now look what God has done. Amen? Saints, keep the faith. And how do I keep faith? By being still. I keep the faith by being still. Peace.
Be still.
Be still. And let God work.
Yes.
Let God work. And I told you earlier, the problem is, you think God is working on you, when Jesus has already did what he's going to do for you. He's already died for your sins. He's already died for your healing. He's already died for your salvation. It's already done. Everybody there?
Yes.
So all I got to do is get out of the way. Brother Allen, just get out of the way. Just, how do I get out of the way? Just be, what's all this movement? You got to go with your husband too? All right. Yeah, all right. So now, get out of God's way. Whatever's going on in your life, start thanking God for it. Just start praising Him.
Yes.
Whenever you wake up tomorrow, just praise Him. Just praise Him. Just praise Him. Just thank Him. Just praise Him. It wasn't like I was a pastor of this church before I went to prison. God made me a pastor after I came out. Come on, somebody. After He brought me out. After, guess what? I thought I put myself there, but He put me there so He could show me that He was going to bring me out. He put you in this situation so He can show you who's going to bring you out.
Come on now.
He put me in this situation dealing with this mother of the church. So God put us in situations so we can see how much He loves us.
Yes.
If everything was always beautiful, I would never know the real love of God. If everything was always beautiful, I would never know the real love of God.
Yes.
13 months. 13 months of learning how to preach. 13 months of learning how to teach. 13 months of knowing I can instill faith in somebody else by making them believe that they're healed. And they became healed. By giving them not that I'm a great man, but by giving them what the word said, by His stripes, by the stripes that Jesus took, we are healed. I just got to make you believe that. See, I already believe it. If I can get you to believe it, now we touch and agree, and it's got to happen. Come on, somebody. Because when I came and gave it to you, I positioned myself for God not to say no to me, so don't hinder the prayer.
That's right.
Right.
Peace be still, saints.
Peace be still.
Just slow it down. Don't quit on God. Because He has not. No matter what your enemies are telling you. And I'm going to tell you who your enemy, who is your enemy? Your enemy is nothing more than the enemy that brings doubt into your life. All because you try to get ahead of God. You can try to get ahead of God. You move before God told you to move. Yeah, I wanted it too. You try to get ahead of God, and He'll bring you right back to point A. And you'll go when He says go. And guess what? When He tells you to go, the winds will cease and the waters will be calm. How can the winds obey and I not? How can the winds obey and I not? Everybody ready to go on and live life? Anybody? This is a revival night. I'm not going to go up here and spit on nobody and push you all down until you delivered and all that. I need anybody right now. If you're in a dark place, I don't want you coming to the altar right now. If you're in a dark place in your life, just stand to your feet. Stand to your feet. I need you to turn this off because it's too personal. Dark place in your life. Is there something you want God to do for you?